So the Amara Experience is a beautiful partnership between the LightForce Center and our healing modality LightForce Healing and Dr. Sara Madani. And we wanted to come together to create a beautiful experience that really shifts from this concept of wellness into deep, true, authentic healing.
With the power of who you are and the tools we provide, the Amara Experience can be life-transforming.
We teach everything that we normally would in a 4-week period in 5 days. And so it's a really big deep dive into your mind, your body, and your spirit.
And this is really for people who are fed up. They're fed up of being in pain. They're fed up of suffering.
It's for people who battle addiction. It's for people who had abusive relationships. It's for childhood trauma. It's for overall healing.
People who have tried everything and haven't been able to break through, who haven't been able to actually get the results that they want.
There's nobody that is unwelcome. It is for anybody that is willing and open to change, open to healing. You have to say yes. I chose Zanzibar because I'm from Africa and I wanted to have an experience in Mama Africa, the ancestors of this land, the beauty. It's just such paradise. And so we decided on Neptune Pwani, and it is the most beautiful and luxurious way to heal is when you have like a little bit of the extra good stuff on the side.
It's nice to have the comfort and the luxuries of a beautiful room and great food and ocean, and not to mention, I think most importantly, the incredible people, the Zanzibarian people, the culture, the music.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to come somewhere by yourself into a different country to heal. And a lot of people come alone. And so you can see the vulnerability, you can see all of the beauty that is to be had.
You know, everybody is a mixture of nervous and excited and even hesitant and even a little bit skeptical before coming to the retreats, you know?
You can see the look on their face. Some are afraid, some are anxious, some are skeptical, some don't even know what the hell they're doing here, and some are really upset.
Some are happy, some are excited, some are going through a lot. A lot of people are grieving.
It's a big investment in energy and time to fly across the world and trust in people that you may have never met before and to bare your soul.
I've kind of bottled everything up in my life, and I'm here to kind of release everything, like physical and mental tightness, so I can just start feeling things.
And as being an artist, I think I just want to heal from this world.
I just want to really know who am I from within, for my own self at least. I just wanted to find my higher self and purpose on this journey.
I've never done anything like this before, and I'm here trying to embrace what I generally don't do.
I've been through a lot of physical pain the past few years because of my breast cancer. So I've had 7 surgeries so far. My last one was 3 months ago.
I lost my husband after 31 years of marriage. And it's been 3 years almost. I don't think I've actually grieved
your eyes closed, I just want to start with this beautiful prayer. I will not rescue you, for you are not powerless. I will not fix you, for you are not broken. I will not heal you, for I see you in your wholeness. I will walk with you through the darkness as you remember your light.
So number one is when we're always connecting with our hearts like this, we're connecting and we're opening up this circuitry in this field. And then when we start giving gratitude and adding another component to it, we start releasing all these beautiful chemicals. You'll feel it. The second you start thinking about what you love, you can feel your heart begin to activate and expand.
So each day, the goal is to create the perfect day. So with the LightForce healing modality, which again is what we are teaching, we start by rising with the sun, and we do a morning ritual program, which is actually an activation versus a meditation, designed to activate new positive thoughts that release the necessary positive chemicals and hormones within the body that start rewiring new neural pathways into new states of consciousness for manifesting ultimately the health and well-being and the life that you want, right?
It's incredibly important to start the day with movement, because after a long night's sleep, we want to wake up and energize the body. We want to awaken our senses. We want to feel like we're alive, and we want to feel excited for our day. So moving our bodies, stretching our bodies, it helps to unblock any stagnant energy, as well as release any tension, and it just kind of cleans our slate and prepares us for the day ahead.
And we do this every single morning. Then what we do is we go and we jump in the ocean and we have great food. And we come and we do our first workshop. This workshop actually takes place every day, where we go through emotional mapping. Emotional mapping is the difference between partial healing and full healing. It's going through all of your emotional, physical, and spiritual symptoms, so you actually know where you are in the healing process. And this is so important, because so many people will go and try and experience healing. They might release something, but they don't know where they're ended up or how much further they have to go. The emotional map is the key for this.
You'll have memories start coming to you throughout these next days that you might have totally forgotten. That's a great sign. When we map, what we normally do is just ask the subconscious to show us what it is that we need to heal from. You might be very aware of a ton of different memories, but the subconscious, again, is running 95% of the show. It's the CPU of our system.
After you experience your healing, you can come back and see how your numbers have been moving down, right? And this appeals to the practical brain. It's very important.
Be open to feelings, be open to emotions, go deeper than just scratching the surface. Write exactly how you feel. Wait and see how that emotion feels in your body, and then put it out of 10. And 10 is the highest, as Alex said. Be completely vulnerable and honest with yourself.
You are forced to look at everything. You're forced to look at yourself. You're forced to look at everyone that's hurt you. You're forced to look at your physical, emotional state. And so when people actually write it down on paper and you dig within and you uncover and you open up Pandora's box, you really realize what it is that you need to remove from your system in order for it to fall down. When you take the card out of the bottom of the house of cards, the entire house falls, because when you get to the root of the problem and you remove it systematically, everything starts to fall. Your emotional status starts to fall, your physical starts to feel better, and you realize, oh my gosh, I've been holding all of this inside, and your body has been holding all of this pain for so many years. So of course it's going to be intense, because you are connected to your pain body. You are your pain body. You don't want to be anything else except for who you think you are.
We got to keep moving through this, and when I start seeing pain coming up and tears and all of this emotion, that means it's working.
Something so special takes place when the group begins to open up for the first time together, and one person's healing then unlocks another person's healing, and what happens is this synergy, this energy is created, which is nurtured day after day after day, very intentionally, to allow for the safe space to take place for people to heal. And I think that's another really, really, really important piece is safety. You know, when you're coming across the world, when you've been hurt and you've been wounded and you've been abused and you've been trying and trying and trying and nothing has worked, it's so important to have a safe place. Number one, with experienced facilitators and people who have been doing this and know what they're doing. And number two, with the intention and the integrity to purely serve you and to make sure that you're held and that you're guided and that all your needs are met, because this is real work. You know, this is deep work.
You know, like Bob Marley said, when the music hits, you feel no pain, but also you feel the pain, and we want you to feel through it with beautiful sounds and different soundscapes.
What is trauma? Trauma is negative energy stored in the body somewhere and also in the mind. So music is a powerful tool, and with the right frequency and the right music, conscious music, awakened music, you can easily transform and move the energy in the body and outside of the body.
What I aim to do is really relax people and let people surrender to sound. Sometimes people do cry, sometimes people do react to a certain sound. Sometimes my music can trigger some people, reveal a little bit of darkness or a little bit of light, and it can manifest in different ways. Sometimes it's crying, sometimes it's really sobbing, sometimes it's just tears of joy, so it really depends.
I believe that without music, in any aspect of our life, we can't fully feel, we can't fully exist. And when you mix spirit and spiritual soundscapes with the right vibration and the right energy, it blasts everybody's hearts into transformation. And that's really the foundation and fundamental aspect of the healing is music.
And it's been an amazing combination as he and I work together, as I'm guiding people through and he's bringing in these beautiful sounds and different tones to help move emotion and help people connect to their higher self.
We are spirits with a human experience. That means we have to embrace this experience. The world is beautiful. And this is why in the Amara Experience, we do deep, deep healing. And then we have a human experience as well. Every night there's a different theme, different music, different dinner themes to make people enjoy life.
You know, everybody's been saying how it's been so nice that after the deep, serious healing, we don't have to go to our rooms and sit in silence or, you know, continue being so serious all the time. We gotta have fun.
It's so nice to see people dancing and smiling and coming to our dinners with so much gratitude and love and like twinkles in their eyes because they are actually living. And this is what it's all about, to show you who you really are and bring you back to yourselves.
healing and awakening is not just becoming extremely spiritual. It's balancing your 3D experience with your spirit and enjoying life. Why not enjoy your life? Look how beautiful it is.
Woo! Now this is the most important part of it all. What were the results? What were the results at the end of the day?
Before I came here, I was not happy anymore. I just wanted to leave, and I've always been in fight or flight mode. I never realized that.
I was so tired of feeling this block in my chest.
I was so busy in that dark cloud, trying to deal with issues, and I've ignored my own well-being in the process.
Tried the therapy, the meditations, all sorts of things. I've been on anti-anxiety as well, which I've stopped since being here, and I feel amazing. So I feel very peaceful and calm. I was saying that to you, like
things that I've been dealing with my whole life just absolutely disappeared as if they weren't even there.
I've never felt such peace. It's gone. I felt only peace.
I just feel happier. I'm just happy. I'm drunk on life, honestly.
And I just want to thank you so much. I'm going to go home with so many good tools. I feel great. I'm going to be the best mother, and I have a purpose now.
Forever, I'm really grateful to you. You taught me something. You taught me to let go with love.
She removed energies from me that no healers could remove. A darkness that was in me that I didn't understand.
This morning I wake up and I can smell the flowers. I was able to bury my own self out. And totally all thanks to all three of you.
I've been to all of these healing circles and blah, 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 blah. But I've never really actually felt home. And the first time I feel home with you guys. So thank you. Thank you so much.
There's nothing more rewarding than hearing that testimony of somebody who has just shed their lifelong trauma, who was able to heal from the grief of somebody that they've lost, who was able to heal a physical issue that no doctor or nobody was able to understand, who was able to change their mindset. And at the end of the day, this is what we live for.
And it's been so beautiful to see so many people come together, so many people being there for one another, and so many people being there for themselves. And this is what it's all about, to show you who you really are and bring you back to yourselves.
Shayoon, Sara and Alexander are the cure against the most incredible virus for humanity, lack of self-love.
And I've been to many retreats. And for people that are saying this is the first time they've ever been to a retreat, I'm sorry to break it to you, every other retreat's going to be a piece of
Just remembering how everyone looked when they first walked in and how they look after the healing, everyone's just glowing. Their eyes are glowing, the smile, they look better, they feel less heavier.
Our whole experience collaborating with Sara and Amara Experience with the LightForce Center, from what I've heard, has been life-changing for so many people, and I definitely agree that it was one of the best retreats I've ever hosted.
To everyone that attended, I feel you, I hear you, I see you, I honor you. Thank you for choosing us and for trusting us on this journey. This has been a complete pleasure.